Happy Independence, Nigeria. But let's take a dive into your independence. This is the sad, evocative flavor, the painful, nostalgic hint of how it all started. In 1884 to 1885, at the Berlin Conference, it is the scramble for Africa. British had you as a share. In 1900, Niger Lawyer Company sold you even before your destiny was born. In 1914, Lord Lugard, sorry, he's not my lord. He amalgamated a tribe. They barely tolerated each other, the North and the Southern Protectorate, just for the interest of exploitation of the colonial masters. When he was done, it was Sir Clifford. When he was done, it was Sir Thompson. When he was done, it was Sir Bernard. When he was done, it was Otto Richard. When he was done, it was McPherson. When he was done, it was Robertson. In 1960, they decided to give to indigenous people Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, Tafawa Balewa, who were barely representing the Queen in Nigeria. The crown was given, but the jewelries were taken, for your resources were still controlled by the standard forces. You were gunboat diplomacy, product of Machiavellian manipulation. 3 years down the line, there was the coup d'etat. Nzogo, another young military officers, Agiyu took over. Few months down the line, he was by. For the coup d'etat was called an Igbo coup. Gowon took over. There was a pogrom in the north that saw the pie of thousands of people who were predominantly Igbos. Ojukwu rose. Aburi must stand. Gowon responded, Aburi would not stand. 3 years, there was a civil war. Innocent people died. But everything is fair in love and in war. A war was declared. In 1970, peace restored. Gowon said, no victor, no vanquish. Gowon went to Kampala for OAU summit. He received a call never to come back, for Murtala has taken over. Murtala was spied by Dimka. Dimka was arrested and spied by the military. Obasanjo took over, handed over to the civilian democratic elected government of Shehu Shagari. Unfortunately, in 1983, the man from Daura, Muhammadu Buhari, on the 31st of December, sacked Shehu Shagari. Buhari was served by Babangida. In 1985, Babangida ruled Nigeria. Nigeria were no longer interested. It was Shenekon. Shenekon was sacked by Abacha. Abacha met his end. The light was Apple. But we know that the Western influence was in it. It was Abu Salem, brought out Obasanjo after his stepfather was given. Obasanjo ruled for 8 years. Wanted to go for another term. Nigerians were not interested. It was Yar'Adua, the man with 7-point agenda. Unfortunately, he never lived to see it done, for he kicked the bucket and he went upstairs. Good luck. The man from the south took over, contested and won, contested again and lost to the man from Daura. Buhari accused Nigerian youths of being lazy. Buhari gave room for Tinubu. Tinubu promised the country change, but he gave them Abado. Today, Nigerians are screaming, our governments are negotiating with bandits, and they are screaming town crier, speak for us from the mountains of the ancestors of Akebran. Nigeria, wisdom is the principal thing. A country will thrive when the people recognize their potential. And to recognize your potential, you must know what you are. The philosopher said, man, know thyself. And honors, I mean, life is not worth living. So I say, happy independence to a sleeping giant. I walked into Nigeria as things fall apart. I saw the men with the title, private jets behind. This is our prime. But still cry like in the days of women of Owu, for our government has gone mad again. Okonkwo, you can't hang yourself. I know that things fall apart, but you can't hang yourself. We consulted the gods, so the God was silenced in return. The gods must be crazy. Homeless, not hopeless, ambassadors of poverty. But one day the country shall rise again, and it will take back its rightful place in the land of Akebran, Africa. Wisdom is the principal thing.